Telltale's Game of Thrones game.
Let's just call it Telltale.
Now let's do this.
Mm-hmm. This is after season 2.
Is it?
Season 3? Yeah, he's already got his arm.
I have no idea. I've never seen except the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, this takes place at the end of season 3. I remember this. Yeah, this is pretty eventful stuff.
Wow, that's pretty late in the series then.
Mm-hmm. Miss some good stuff.
Oh, you get to guide me and whoever else is watching
Yeah.
on how, like, catch us up to speed. Those who haven't seen it. If you have seen it, shut up. Adapt the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play, okay? How many times are we going to see that? In every Telltale game. Shit, where's my soda? Fuck. The House of Forrester hangs in the balance. Oh no. I have no idea. I heard the books are really good.
Yeah, they are. There's so much depth in books.
Oh god, it's a Telltale game through and through.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Spit on it!
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Oh.
Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're
I'm gonna
being
be a
honest,
dick today.
you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an ass.
Apologies, your lordship.
Don't be an arse.
I had a hand in it, you know. Hand in what?
What really?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer? Aye. Well, I had a hand in it. Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the
Whack.
battlefield on your face. You're questioning Norrin's honor. Questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
You do it.
You're a squire. It's your job, not mine.
You do it.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family
Now go sit down.
served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is
Let me
forever
pour
in his
this
debt.
in name.
I've never seen a feel proud so well
Let me
as the day
pour
the
this
Kingslayer dragged poor
inanimate
Norrin
liquid
across
into
the
your
battlefield.
goblet.
There's nothing in there, is there?
Nope.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Let's see how many people are going to die.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North! The King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard! The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock! Get to the Lannisters!
You didn't want me to choose that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's be an arsehole.
Yes, my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Meh.
Like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Gareth.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Gareth.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Hey, let's get on with it. Okay. Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
Nope.
Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Dick.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Owen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farming.
He just like looks at you for a quick second. What the hell?
This rate will never be more
What's
than
that?
this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy
Don't
for
really
you
be
to
an
say.
asshole right now.
Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Red Wedding. I've heard about it.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
Something ain't right
Finds
here.
a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Something is definitely not right here.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What's wrong?
Something really, really wrong here.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
What? Jeez.
Fuck! We
Yeah.
need to get back to camp.
That's what I was saying. What?
You dodged too much.
I dodged it. Yeah, I dodged right out of the game.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Ooh, yay. Alright. Get up and go! More dodging.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Well, that was convenient. Okay, we're good. Button pressing! So fun. Whee! It's not just Shamu, it was actually God of War. Because yeah, Shamu did come out first, but people did not realize that kind of gameplay until, I mean, they didn't start really truly copying until God of War. Yeah. But it was still God of War that, yeah. But I still wouldn't blame Shenmue either. I mean,
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
yeah.
Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Really? Grab the sword, you fool.
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Oh, no worries, I got hit with an arrow and I don't feel any pain whatsoever. Oh, wait, there we go.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Oh, jeez.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you, my lord.
And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
He will remember that, even though he'll probably
Tell
die.
your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With love, prey.
like disinterested running. Oh, okay. It's like that was like a just a stroll. Has the series even ended yet, or is it still going? Wasn't his death like a fake out or something? Well, it's already enough that I already know that portion. I mean, I've already heard about that. I do read up on certain TV shows on what's going on.
They put him on a fast track through the hero's journey. It's not like, oh, he's the guy.
Yeah.
They just kind of, oh, he's dead. Psych. Oh gosh, downhill.
Fake out.
It's him.
Fake out. Do it. Oh, there we go.
Lord. Fresh.
Oh, let me put on the subtitles. That way we can at least read it if we can't hear them. Can I run? I can briefly stroll faster. That's your run pace.
What? What a weirdo.
What a fucking weirdo.
That's Father's car.
It does remind me a lot of The Walking Dead, though.
They're both shows that are very unforgiving towards their characters, and choices matter a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's a fucking pig! What did that pig ever do to you?
Not good.
Hi.
Come along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
There we go.
Shit, that's not... You didn't agree to say that.
That's so. You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ooh.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
There we go.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a...
There we go. There we go for the pitchfork. God. For a guy that is an asshole, he's not really good at his job.
Mercy. Please.
No mercy.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Eh.
No, please.
Oh.
I'm being an asshole today, as I said.
Hang for this.
What's that?
I was being an asshole for this. Today. I trust nobody.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Vengeance will be mine.
Well, what do you think so far?
It's silly.
It's gonna get you excited to watch the show.
Not yet. So just gotta build up a little bit more. Everybody's an asshole, including me.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
$5 says the uncle's a bad guy.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They
Who's
did
justice?
indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open
Maggots.
for me, would you?
Oh.
Mm.
Wow. Dang, man. Oh.
No, that's even worse.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the
God,
eldest
thank God
son
for
through
modern
such a
medicine, huh?
despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Let's put maggots in your leg, David.
Hours have fallen in times such as
No?
this. The late Lord
You're
Forrester
good?
was a
You don't mind
man.
if you lose your leg?
Lord Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a
No,
good lord.
Maggie.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
You put maggots in my leg.
The Ironwood Grove. Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Excuse me.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester. He's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Nice.
Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
No, they're fucking maggots. Cute, my freaking. Yeah, that's exactly my expression. I'll take that from you. Healing herbs. I'll take that from you.
This might help.
I'll take that from you. Healing herbs and
Just taking stuff.
yeah, I'm just taking stuff.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
And I'm just gonna keep it myself. Why? Because I'm an asshole.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual.
I guess they fill in the
There's
gaps
been
in the game a
enmity
little
between
bit.
the two houses for as
A little
long as
bit,
anyone
nothing a
can
lot.
remember. I don't doubt
don't
someone
really talk
killed
about these
someone, which
houses
led to
very
more
much in
killings
the-
of someone,
show?
and then, well, here we are.
Really?
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Say something, you asshole.
Sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it.
Where's he going?
You can have my horse.
Away.
And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time.
He's going to the
The
wall.
Whitehills will come looking for you.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Yep.
Yippee. And he disappeared. That was actually pretty funny.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, we have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know.
Unless I kill someone meaninglessly.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Wah wah. A lot of loading times in this game.
Ethan? Ethan! I couldn't find him. Could you?
I like how their hair looks like wood.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? And we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out there for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun.
You dumbass.
Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord,
now you get to
you
make
can do
decisions.
anything you want.
Blow the whole world up. Fuck
Everyone
them.
has to do as you say.
Don't never give me
I can have all the
power.
sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Dumbass.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Damn it. I was having fun just sitting here, just bleh. So, as playing as that
What's
one
the matter?
character, was that
Lord
it?
Whitehill has arrived.
Well, you get to play a few
Unannounced
different, I think.
and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Uncultured swine, get out of here. Another loading screen. God damn, this game loads more than fucking any other game.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men.
Just looking at the back of his head, it looks like a pompous prick.
Oh gosh, Bolton. Oh no, this is nice.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Wow. Okay.
Lord Ethan.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
This guy's an asshole. Shoot him! Oh wait, we don't have guns. Shoot him with a crossbow. I don't care. Shut his
Your
friggin'
man,
ass
Squire.
up.
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
Took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Oh, fuck you.
Until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Exactly.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases
Hey, get the fuck out.
you, trust you can find the door.
Get out.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Dick. They're like, oh shit, what have we done?
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Loading. Loading.
Your sister can help us.
It looks like a
Although
painting
just
for a second.
handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
So everybody's just an asshole in this game. Oh yeah, I get to play as another character. Woo! Cool. Eh.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Let's move.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
So how accurate is this to the show?
It's pretty good so far, actually. I mean, like, all these houses, this is a familiar place now. This is King's Landing, this is in the show. You're gonna meet some cool characters from the show, and that's pretty awesome. It looks like, this looks like the show right here.
Looks...
And then you're gonna meet Jon Snow.
Either that or I play as him.
No, I don't think so. I think it just, like, sticks to the members of this house.
Okay.
You're like all these people from this house and that one other guy.
So much to just walk around and pick up.
How do you like it so
troubles
far?
me to even ask.
It's interesting, but there's like a lot of...
appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
Just like the TV show, there's a lot to take in early on, and it's like,
especially now when your
Once you
family
do,
so
though, it's so
desperately
rewarding.
needs her help.
Once it all becomes, like, you know, knowledge.
Yeah.
It's just, like, reflexive. And you got it.
I mean, I had a hard time, like the first 5 episodes of Game of Thrones, I had a hard time following it because there's like so many characters that are like jam-packed into all these scenes that it's just like...
Oh, sorry, milady.
The interesting
I didn't mean
is,
to
once you
disturb
actually
you.
get to know the
I
characters,
can come back later if you'd
then you
like.
go back and rewatch season 1 and it's so good.
No, it's fine. Come in.
What the hell?
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to
He
ask.
noticed your honesty.
You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie...
What was cool about
Of course, milady.
The Walking Dead Telltale games was that you follow you pretty much one character throughout the entire season.
But it seems like you do.
Yeah, this has got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Yeah.
So many characters to follow.
Of course, milady.
That door didn't even have a shutting noise. Think I wouldn't notice that, huh?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
She looks like somebody.
She's been in...
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
And the entire
You must
place
understand
blows up.
there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
She's some crazy bitch! What was that?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another. Good luck.
Oh, it's okay to lie. Fuck it. And here we go.
There's Tyrion. Woo!
You can do this.
Derpy derpy derp. Whee! Oh.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
That doesn't sound like him.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were rewarded.
They were the ones of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the new warden.
He is the warden.
Why not, right?
Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned.
You just want to get the best response out of him, right?
Well, it's kind of like you're kind of choosing to.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady
Well, I mean,
supply
if
of
it's you,
ironwood for his
don't
armies.
like. But it's like no,
I'm
I'm not
told
gonna
there are others
say
who
a
would
terrible
happily
thing, but I'm not
serve
gonna
that
give her.
But I trust we can rely
Yeah.
on House Forrester.
Which is actually a pretty good idea.
Does seem rather unique.
X.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
He's like, damn
Fought
it.
beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe of the
Like,
Northern
seriously,
Army.
Cersei, what are you gonna have her do?
No.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Don't throw Marjorie under the bus.
I won't judge her, Your Grace.
No,
I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh, jeez.
My king.
The king, of course.
Yeah.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Although, no, I think I would have said Marjorie.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost
32.
To get what she
Truthfully, yeah, you are loyal to the king.
Which is not very encouraging.
That's honest.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yeah, this is not weird at all.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I don't particularly like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
Yeah.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You
I'm
are
willing to push
a
it.
girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse
Let's push
me,
it a little bit.
Sansa I will join her for dinner tonight.
Let's take some risks.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yep, Tyrion's awesome.
Just the way that he plays is just good. Alright.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics.
I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Things are gonna go friggin' sideways, ain't it?
Yeah, King's Landing is crazy. Like, it's just all people backstabbing each other and plotting. You gotta make choices, like even just having someone in the room listening to you, overhearing they might go tell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
7 hours.
But you're doing a good job, man.
Not really, no. I'm just messing around.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
There's a guy.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man
What do you want me to do?
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
I don't know, man.
He does now.
What do you want to do, William?
How much further is it?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just...
Foresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Oops.
What is that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Let's see who we got here. Slow-mo. He's a zombie! Ah! Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Lovely! Well, that worked out just fine. Yeah, this looks a little familiar.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester lords...
He just jumps around way too much.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
craven son of a whore. Move.
Son of a whore. Damn, dude.
We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why
That's
did
it?
you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You get to say
You'll address him as Lord.
Lord now, and I matter, man.
Lord
I
Ethan,
authority here.
you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
What are you gonna do, William?
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
So, the wall is not so bad, but mercy is, I don't know, man.
That's difficult in this game.
Yep.
Because how is it going to affect the outcome?
Mm-hmm. I might send him to the wall. That's just me, though. This is up to you, William. Mercy is cool. Favors, I don't know, man. There you go. It's up to you.
I don't know, it's so hard. I mean, what? It's just like, what? How will the outcome? That's what I'm trying to figure how this will play out. Everybody's just standing there, like, is he gonna say anything? I'm not gonna take 3 fingers. That's stupid. I'm just gonna show him mercy.
Tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He stole what?
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
This is where things get tough.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Be like your dad, as me.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
And it just goes back standing in the corner. Not done talking to you. Oh. Who would you trust?
Well, I've seen, the one guy's super hard-headed military, and this guy's like very sensitive counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Like one's on one side and one's on the other side. It's too bad there's...
Go for like the counselor guy personally. But it's important to be able to, you know, be stern and rigid when you need to.
I don't even know if he can be picked, to be honest.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold. My lord, are you now ready to name your Sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I mean, no matter what, you're gonna have to pick one or the other. Well, too bad there's not a third choice where you could fuck with the entire story.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my Sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Here comes the pick. Who is it going to be? Royland or Duncan? I'm gonna play one side.
You will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Things are gonna fall apart
Now,
either way.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of
It's
Ramsay
just
Snow?
how will they fall apart?
Scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who
What,
knows
you've already
he's
read
come
up on
from?
it?
We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic.
You already did?
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord.
Don't.
We are, of
Oh,
course, here
shit.
to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I get a feeling that he's an asshole.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Just in case if things go south, at least I have a backup approach.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad
Trump card.
You do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira
What difficult?
And she may be
There's
able
so many
to help us
choices
yet.
you gotta do.
As long as it branches out in a better direction than what was it called? The Walking Dead. Then there's hope for this game.
Yeah, this game gets pretty involved.
I'm gonna take it. Boop.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at that. It's a key. Boop.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course. I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
God.
Oh, jeez.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope
throw my mother under the bus. Fuck her.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady.
You don't even have a name.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things.
Do you know anything about him?
You can trust him.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need
a lot
allies.
of political stuff, which she can.
Please don't despair.
I think my outcomes will, determine if I enjoy the experience or not. Because right now it's still building up to that experience.
Well, I'll tell you this: with all these story threads, there's one outcome that you can't really help. Kind of like no matter what you do, it's going to turn out a certain way.
It's going to turn out bad. For the most part.
Don't want to spoil it.
Sure. Well, there's like 5 episodes of this, plus the extra bonus episode that I have to actually download. Because it's not on the disc.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
I hope so.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard,
he's an asshole.
Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the warden of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young. This. Look at you.
A token for the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill,
Go on.
can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, the parapet. Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
God, that is so creepy.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Aye.
Just hanging out playing this thing.
You guys want a Chicago
What is
pizza?
it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want?
There's a new place called Chicago Pizza.
Oh, wow.
In Canteen.
We'll see.
That's pretty
They
impressive.
kinda
First,
say 90%.
let's see you bend
Yeah,
your
it's
knee.
pretty authentic.
Lord
It's just
Bob.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Lord of the North. Words
Oh,
are
did you-
wind.
Do you work on
Anyone
Friday?
can say.
Yeah, I worked today and I'm working tomorrow too, so I'm taking
My
the
lord.
trolley home.
Ha!
So, or I'm taking
That
the trolley
wasn't
to the
so hard now. Was it?
Yeah, then I'm going to spend the night there, then I have to get up, I have to start working at 5 tomorrow.
I don't care.
So that's going to be a
about
pain.
you.
Yeah.
No,
The
next
crown,
Saturday,
however,
Oh,
we'll
next
do
Saturday.
that DNS.
Whatever you've been
Canteen.
supplying the stars
Oh,
for
cool.
centuries.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'd like to see him.
Shields. James
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be
I
working.
expect
kind
you
of
to do the same for us.
I've been taking all the hours.
My
that I can
father
get
has promised
because,
as much to the king.
You have to pay double
You
rent.
wouldn't want to make him a liar.
Roommate. We don't have a
Would
roommate
you?
right now.
That wouldn't
Yeah,
reflect
but
on me.
is it in the evening? Is
You
that
needn't worry.
Yeah,
Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little.
Okay, yeah, no, that's
6 to 2?
You can't trust your
that's perfect because usually I get up
murdered our
around 1:30
men.
or 2:30 on weekends.
It was Forrester
Yeah,
Squire
I'd
who
like to
did
see
it.
him. That'd be great.
One Whitehall soldier dead.
Okay.
One bolt.
Yeah. Cool.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right.
Yeah, he's been working a lot.
He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
Yeah, he's getting.
Then you welcomed me into your fold like a proper lord,
Yep.
hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice
no
your
problem.
petty little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? The ironwood. But
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll
Burn.
try. Lord Whitehill
Burn.
will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord.
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure
Burn.
there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. Right? Are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Hopefully not just like the Queen of her brother.
Yeah, I remember.
I never had a sister. Always wanted.
Enough boys snow.
Enough, Lord Snow.
Yeah, I know.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay.
I won't do anything about it.
Aren't you?
It's like he gave up. What was that thing? That was easy. Oh, jeez.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Boss in trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee,
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy in your boat.
No!
Kill him. If they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him. Fetch the mason quickly!
You profess on your soul.
Mama!
Stop!
Let
Let it go!
Stop that! Help me! Try it!
Stop it!
Remember the ride! Do something!
My son.
Well, that was fucked.
Yeah.
Your story has begun.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel.
I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop.
Jon Snow! You missed Jon Snow.
Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
You and 65.8% stay with... You and 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. You and 48.6% freed Eric. You and 69.1% picked Duncan as Sentinel. You and 50.1% Mitt Ramsey in the Great Hall. I like how they do this kind of setup.
A lot of people, man. Oh, you freed Eric. Not everybody did that.
No, everybody probably either sent him to the wall or... Well, this is totally turning into something crazy. Looks like I'll have to keep playing this. Hey, and it's about 9:10 right now.
That was pretty short.
That was a couple hours long.
Yeah.
So that was the first episode. That was interesting. Oh, I'm definitely interested in what's going to happen now. What say you?
Well, what do you feel like?
What time are you?
Well, I gotta go kind of soon, actually. Like, I was gonna walk down to the trolley.
Okay.
How far away is it from here?
It's kind of equidistant, but the one towards, going to... Actually, we'll just, let me finish up with this stream real quick.
Yeah, sure. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Could they hear us?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe, me more because you were sitting way back there.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I saw you stream Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that first episode, so yeah. I'll pick up this later and...
Are you gonna want to do the next episode?
Yeah, I'll do the next 4.
That's cool. I hope this gets you interested in the show.
Yeah, it has a little bit, so there's a chance I might actually watch it down the road.
It's great. It really is the only show on
It's on Netflix too right now, right?
No.
No?
But if you guys have HBO...
Nope.
You can always go on, like, websites and stream it.
Yeah, I could. So that was fun. I will personally be back for the next 4 to 5 episodes, seeing how that will turn out. So thank you everyone for watching, but for now, goodbye. Shit.